This is how to wire a coax plug. You will see we've got the various components of it here. First of all, we've got the cable with just the end cut off. Then we have the back of the plug. Then we have the collet, little plastic thing that goes down onto the collet. Then there's the main part of the plug. What I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to show you how to cut the cable. That's the most important thing. So we're going to do that. It's about that much. It's about 1 inch, but you don't cut it off. You've only got to cut through it very, very, very slightly. That's very, very important. And then it's got to come off. There's another way of doing it. You can cut across, but for God's sake, mind your fingers. We don't want to have any fingerless technicians out there. So when that is cut through like that, you will see the copper wire underneath. Now you can pull that white back there, and when you pull that white bit of plastic back, you can then cut it off. Make sure you cut it off because we don't need that anymore. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw it away, and that's what I'm going to do. Then you've got this copper wire underneath. This is a screening. What we've got to do with that screening is to pull it right back like that. Twist it round the bit of white plastic there, the bit that you've cut round, and you'll see why in a moment. And then, you should have done this first actually. Never forget this, because you're going to be in trouble if you forget that. That goes on there like that. Next thing, you put the collet on. There's the collet. Next thing you've got to do now, you've got to secure that collet on the wire, because those little pointy things on there, those little silvery pointy things, they have to grip into the wire. You can do that with a pair of pliers, or you could lay it flat like that and just push those things down. Now I suggest you do it like that. Don't do it on your mum's new work surface, because you'll go absolutely bonkers. She won't appreciate that at all. But you won't be staying there very long if you scratch that. Do it on top of mum's chopping board, and probably away from her new kitchen. Next thing you've got to do, you've got to bare this bit of wire here. This is like a poly styrene type of wire, or plastic type of wire. You've got to cut it off. Well, not off. You mustn't cut right through it. You just got to leave a bit at the bottom. And when you cut through it enough, that pulls off. So you're left with a bit of white plastic at the bottom, that bit of copper wire there. The collet is around the rest of the copper screening. Next thing you do, you put that onto there. There's a little hole, so you thread it through the hole. It then looks like that. What could be more simpler? You're nearly going to be watching a TV program soon, and then you push that on there like that, and the bit here which is coming in from the other side of the screen is going to screw all this together. Now hopefully it does screw together nicely and doesn't come apart. That screws on nicely there, and look, here's one I made earlier. So good luck with that, and happy viewing. Bye. Bye.